All right, I am recording and I am teaching. All right, so what are we going to learn today? First thing, got to learn how to do product color change. This comes up a lot. Look on Amazon, look at all your purchasing places, and then think of any company similar to like last week and some of these other challenges that I talked about. Is you might have a company and they have a product, but I only have one demo product, so shoot it. But we got to create our catalog. So once you're done shooting it, we need it in our 6 different colors. But you only have it in brown. You're like, well, you're the photographer. Can you change it to 6 different colors? And if you're savvy, you'll be like, yeah, totally. We'll take care of that for you. And we'll get that to the catalog so you guys can start getting pre-orders so you can start selling this product. So we'll go over product color change because as photographer, you're going to run into this all the time where they only have one of something and they want multiples of it. Yeah.
You get to charge them for those multiples?
That's all part of your contract. They will say this in advance. Like this will be part of your contract. They'll say, we'd like to hire you for a photo shoot. We have a product shot and the deliverables are, and then they say we want one in red, yellow, blue, and green because we have a catalog. And then you take that information and you go in your whatever computer and you figure out the charge for them. So yeah, absolutely you charge them for that. We have similar to that when we had a product placement, I have a model placement. We have a model on a device, I'll call it right now. It's a balance board is what it is. We have a male and a female, but we want to hit different demographics. A demographic is a group of people that statistically we put together for some reason. So Indo boards are generally advertised for like surfers and they're always on the beach. But what if they want to get to people doing other things? Like, oh, it's good for balance. I use one, I don't surf. But for me, maybe a different atmosphere, like in a gym. So instead of like, and when they did their shots, they just did the guy on the beach. And now we'd like one in a gym and we'd like one somewhere else. So you have to take the model who's already on the thing and then place them in a different background where they look like they're using it in that background. Another thing I've had to do. And your special effects for today is making your name look like it's chrome. This is so far, I think this Chrome one is the easiest, though it took me I modified it a lot yesterday because I didn't like the way it was working. So some of these I will step through. I'm going to say a lot of these now are developing your own techniques. I'll show you like one way. It's Photoshop. There's 100 different ways. I'll get you started, but I want you now to be like, well, what if I try this? What if I try this? It's not just up to me to always be like, this is the only way to do it because you'll get stuck there. So some of them like, oh, you know what? I don't like the way that's turning out. I'm going to try it differently. I'm in and usually the sad part usually when I learn those things and it's the best is when it's like, the client's like, I need it by 5 and it's 3 o'clock. And I'm like, I got to find a faster way. And then like you do whatever searching, you're like, I'm going to try. And you're like, oh, I just discovered a new way to do this. Great. And then you kind of remember it. But I'll run through the best I can. We'll have some fun. And we'll do what we got. All right. We got a car. It's a toy car. And it's yellow. I want you to turn it red, then blue, then green, then orange, and then purple. I need you to look at everything. So when we open, I'll open up the car and then we'll start talking about it. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Download that bad boy. Open it in the Photoshop. All right. We got our little yellow car. We need to change it to all those different colors. But what we need to think about is everything around it, highlights, shadows, reflections, and anything on the car that's not yellow. And anything on the car that is yellow, yet maybe a little bit distorted through items. So you can't just be like, oh, I mean, the first one is if we do this and I do hue and saturation, and then I go over here and I hit colorize, I can start to pick one of these. Oh, I'm going to go green and I'm going to go blue. But you got to look at like, how does it look overall? And because we can do this, what you can do is mask it then. So you can go in here and mask out the background. And you can do it in chunks. Good chunking. Because it's a big picture. Or, oh, you know what? This is where a good selection tool will come in. Do you guys know how to use a pen tool? I wonder if that would be easier.
No.
Nobody knows? Okay, I won't go there then. The pen tool is a way you could create a path of the car. I'll show you. A little advanced learning. So let's find the pen tool. Here's the pen tool. The pen tool looks like a fountain pen, and you draw with it by clicking for straight lines and then clicking and dragging to make a curve. It takes a bit of practice, and it's an item in the arsenal that once you figure it out and it clicks, you're like, okay, I know how to use the pen tool. But getting started on it is like, you're like, oh crap, like, oh, I don't get it. And then like you'll be like, oh no, now I know what I'm doing. So like I can do it fairly quickly. And what it's gonna do over here in my path is it will create a path of whatever I cut out, whatever I draw, and it'll save that. So I can make that a selection anytime I want. So I can have a path saved. And then if I wanna work on a bunch of layers, and then I can bring that path into a different project. I can move that path around. So it's like a more advanced selection. It's exactly what it is. So you use the pen tool by, if you click and you click again, it makes like a straight line. What a horrible color to do blue on blue. Let's change this up. Sorry about that. Let's go to red.
So not that this is a competition, but Yessie just did the select subject or object or whatever. So
did it work good?
I'm curious to see pen tool versus.
Oh, pen tool will take forever.
Select.
Well, pen tool will take forever, but then I have it.
How much you spend.
And then I have it stored. So to draw a straight line, you just click. And then you can click again, you could get. But to draw a curved line, you click and you drag. And then you have these points, and I'm still holding down my pen tool so I can make that curve go wherever I want. And then you kind of like, you keep joining curves. In the end, you can go back then and you can adjust them using these two tools down here. These two tools should be up by the pen tool. The direct select tool and the path selection tool. The direct select tool allows you to then, like, I can grab one of these points and I can now alter the point at a different time. So you can kind of like go through once a little bit sloppy, and then you go through again and refine it. And then you have this perfect path. Let me delete that one. This was the one where I was like, maybe week 16, I'll teach you how to do the pen tool, because it is a little bit crazy. How did your select object work? Somebody try that? Object selection tool. Okay, so you can do this. This is working. So I'm going to do object select. It did a pretty good job. So one way I'd do this is copy paste. So now I have the car on a separate layer. I'm going to call this car. Let's call it like red car. But everything is still in the car. The black, the chrome, the silver, the lights, all that then has to be still masked out. So, because I don't want, like, if I do my hue and set, like, I don't want green wheels. I don't want green chrome. Like, so I have to go and mask all that off. So let's make sure we're on this layer. I'm going to make sure it clicks down just to red car. Let's make it red. Oh, sorry. I hate that thing. All right. Let's play around with our reds. You can do dark, light. But yeah, see, it kind of just does it all. Not always the greatest looking. But then you can zoom in. And I'm going to start with this back window. And if I'm on this mask layer of my hue and saturation, I should be able to remove this by painting with black. And so this is going to go, and all I'm doing is I'm removing only the red. And this is where having those tools works. Yes?
Could you show us how to put the hue over the entire car? We both can't do it on ours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like we have it like.
Did you
set
use-
up,
okay.
the hue and saturation. Yeah.
so I'm going to click hue and saturation. Oh, I know what you didn't click. There's one button you didn't click. No worries. I am now on hue and saturation. Click this colorize button.
Oh. Oh.
Did it work? I saw your screen turn color.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's if you hit colorize, then it changes it.
Okay, it just changed, like, I have a copy of,
Mine is not. Yeah, change the background.
Yeah, you changed yours. And then are you clicked to the right? There. Yeah, that's working.
is this one?
No. Colorize? Yeah, you're purple. Oh, but you copied and pasted your car out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, here. Just now you have a purple car.
Oh, okay.
You just had your above layer on. Now move that hue and saturation layer to just the car.
One that you just did, or this?
And then
one
link
we're
it.
doing right now?
Okay, now turn this one on. And then we do that clipping thing. Ready?
Hold on.
Remember this thing? Just to the car. Thing.
Uh,
So let me do that. Everybody, it's the thing we've done before, but let me show it all again, but slowly. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to take you through the full steps again. I'm going to use the cheat way because it works very well. I'm going to select the car and I'm going to copy and paste it onto a new layer. Copy, paste. What did I just do? I hit the X instead of the copy. Let me undo. My finger slipped. Copy, paste. I now have a car on its own. All right. Now with this car on its own, one way, not the only way that changes color, is to go to, because I'll do another one, is hue and saturation. We need to clip it to the layer below. So it only affects, and that's that little arrow down. We've used this a bunch of times previously. And then make sure you hit colorize. And then you can start adding color. Now another one that I thought of, let's do this, is if I just copy and paste this 6 times. What? Oh, it's still in my system. If I paste again, what if I do color? Oh, I pasted again, it moved it. All right, the other one, let's try solid. What does solid color do? So if I do solid color, I'll do red, hit OK. I need to, oh, you can't clip, oh, you can't do solid color. Solid color is not settable to the lower area. Interesting. Because I was gonna be like, then you can go through and try all of these. Like oh, here's one. I'll show you another version. Yes. I got my car, right? If I use like something like the magic wand, I can select, it's a two-part process. I can select everything but then select inverse. Now the car, quote unquote, is selected. I can fill this area with a color. So if I go to File and then Fill, or Edit and Fill, excuse me. You guys maybe change it. And then I'm going to fill it with a color. Color? What color? I'm going to go with red, full on red. Hit OK. Okay. Okay. Oh, what did I have hit that it filled it with?
Your density double digits. Or opaqueness, whatever that word is.
Yeah, these are all fine. Delete. Let's try it again. I still have that selection. I just have to, yeah, I missed something. Edit, fill. Opacity set at 50. Then I just hit OK. So now I have a solid color on that. So I can deselect. So this is just red. It's just a red overlay. And I can run through, what if I run through these? Multiply, color, you know, like which one of these might make it look good? That's like ground effects. So you can get some cool effects by putting a color over it and then working with the color modes. Like I kind of like that deep red. And then you can play with it. Like I play with opacity. Everything's jumping. What's another way we could do a color change on a car?
Can you do color replacement? I never had a lot of luck with that, only because I never.
I've heard of it. Where's color replace?
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
Somewhere up there. It's either edit or image or layer, but you know, you can sample that yellow and then.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I haven't done that in years. Is it a filter?
No.
That's hilarious. I wonder if you can do it anymore. They probably changed the name of it.
Probably. Someone had to get paid to do a job. I know I used it this summer, so it was.
Oh, all right. Let's look at
I'll wait until I use the search bar, right?
color replace in Photoshop. So there's like I'm saying, like there's a ton of ways. New feature, you change colors. Adjust colors, lets you quickly change colors. In the including the color replacement tool. Yeah, where is it?
But if you type it on your search bar up here,
Yeah.
won't it like?
By holding down the brush tool icon and choosing it. Oh. It's hidden. It's because it's a tool.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. It is cool.
And then what do you do?
Well, watch what he's doing here.
In the top tool car, set the mode to color.
Forgot to export that.
Choose the desired new foreground color. Oh, mine was black. That's why. Okay. Adjust the brush size as needed, and then. Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, really?
Okay.
it's doing it. It's the same.
No, I didn't use a brush.
But let's go to a good one now. Let's go to one where I want it to look pretty. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do this red car, and now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna mask stuff. So I'm gonna go to my brush, and I'm gonna in the mask. So that white box means a mask. So I can hide and unhide using that mask.
Could you create a clipping mask?
No, it is part of that hue and saturation. So when you go to hue and saturation, it automatically creates the mask for you. So, and then I have it pinned to just this car. So then I can go in and make sure like the areas that I don't want red, I can just simply quote unquote paint out. Now, if you guys want to try the tablets, because I find it easier to do the tablets, we can ask Darren to open those up, and they're up in those cabinets if anybody wants to try them. But yeah, so then you go through, but you have to look at the car and then do everything. And you're like, what do you mean by everything? So there's a door handle, or what color are the seats? You know, like, well, the seats are gray, and then the door handle is chrome. But the good part about this is if you're like, oops, you just switch your color and you go back and you fix it. And then the Thunderbirds, oh geez. Gotta get that. So you gotta bring your brush size down to 1 pixel and then trace out. Oh, I have the wrong color. And then you gotta do Thunder. So that is in Chrome, but you just go around and anything. You know, oh, look at that. That looks pretty good. The Thunderbirds. Let's get the wheels. And it says kind of sort of one and done. You should be able to transfer this information once you do it once to everything else. It's a mask. Or you copy. And if you're happy with things, you copy it and change that hue and saturation and then change the blend modes. Like what happens if you change the blend modes on this? Ooh, oh, so look at this one. So I literally, there's my red car. I have the hue and saturation on it. I went from normal to darken, and look how much better that looks. Normal to darken. This is what I'm talking about. Like you got to hit things and manipulate, because I don't mind. It changed that to yellowish up there, which can kind of match the picture. Oh, see, and that was one change. I'm just trying stuff. So normal, look at that. It's flat. It doesn't look good. And then I was like, oh, what if I try one of these? I hit darken and it's beautiful. That's almost done. Just do a little bit more cleanup. Make sure all my things are done. That's a beaut. And then you can save that. I'm going to adjust it to more red. There we go. Then if I copy this layer, turn that off. And now if I change the color to blue, get it to blue. I got to mess around and then turn it off and get it back to normal. Get a blue that I want, or, you know, find the blue that's my blue. Oh, there we go. I want just like a little, like that blue, and then go through again. Well, what can I change? Is it darken, makes it green, multiply does this? Are any of these going to be helpful? Well, this would be helpful if I needed a pink car, but I don't. But look how rad that is. So it's just going through and experimenting. You know how to use, you already know the tools. We're far enough in, like you've played with all these, and it's just going in. Oh, look at that. See, I didn't even do anything. It did it for me, but I went through and took some time and tried different things. Now I have a blue car. I just gotta pop out the little orange headlights. That's looking beautiful. So I have red done. Well, red needs to be fixed up. I have blue done. And all it is like experimentation with kind of the same two tools. Play with hue saturation, play with those blending modes, and you should be able to get all these different color cars. But again, you want to make sure that it's looking like real. Like, what can you do to make the color pop and not look flat? Like, I'm loving that blue. That's a no, that would fool a lot of people. Because it's got that highlight. See how the highlight goes to white? But on the red one, oh, red one goes to white pretty well. The darkers work well though. So play around. Try some new things. That's what some of this is all about. Look at what red and blue together make a really nice dark blue. What the heck? See? I'm just clicking around. That's what some of this is. Like, oh, I don't know. What if I try this? I don't know. What if I got I come about doing these and coming on these mistakes where I'm like, there's got to be something better. What if I click on this? I'll try this and just try some stuff out. 5 different colors. They're all listed in the assignment. The wrong way is to give me a very flat image. I was gonna say there's no wrong way to do it. But if it's like super flat and it just looks like you painted red on top of the car and we're like, I'm done, that's not doing it. But within like 3 steps, you can get a fairly dynamic looking piece that is a new color in one of the 5 colors. And you have to do it in 5 colors. So
Joel, on that red one that you had,
Yeah.
there's a lot of reflection in the hubcaps. Do they just mask that out?
yeah, I just didn't go that far.
Yeah, no,
I just
yeah.
don't think people want to sit here and watch me mask.
Right. But it's something that they should do.
That's a meditation class, and it's called Watch Me Mask, where I just quietly do this, and you just watch me slowly make circles as I mask.
Could you make that a YouTube channel for us?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
There's no talking. It's just quiet masking.
You play music in the background. That'd be fun.
Those rights. I don't have rights. So
True.
there you
You
go.
don't have rights.
Rights to like music rights, like copyright rights. So everybody cool with that one? And again, during the week, reach out to me. And then if there's ever a mistake during the week, please reach out to me. I get back to you right away. Like, that's the best part of my week is answering questions of students, helping them out.
And making tea.
And they can what?
And you making tea, you see, to Germany.
Oh,
Drink
yes.
Mother.
Yep. Pot of tea in the morning, pot of tea in the afternoon. All right. Let's do the next one because I want to give you guys plenty of time to work. And I'm recording. So I don't want this to get too long for the people in video land. All right, next one. Advanced technique, model background replacement. So you got 2 models. You need to put 2 different backgrounds behind each model. You have the models. Let's download those, people. They're PSD files. They are zipped. So on a Mac, you double click. On a PC, you right click and hit extract all. They are there. It's start 1 and start 2. I will open them, and then I'm going to open one that I have already kind of built from a year ago. It's because it's funny, and I was like, God, I hope I have that one, just to show how far you can go with this. So I'm going to show you the 2 images. We have this dork here, and then this lady here. So we need these 2 models with different backgrounds. I don't want beach scenes. We need to sell this product not at a beach. All right. So we got to get it out of the beach scene. You can put it in a gym. You can put it anywhere. Let me show you what else you can do with it. Close your eyes. This is gonna be good. You can even put them on a hood of a car.
Or in the teacup.
So I didn't, of course, this is only partway through. Like I haven't done like his reflection. Oh, this is like, because I have everything turned off. So let's go like put in reflections for him. Oh, I graded out because, oh no, this is actually, I need to go the other way with that. I think I added in some darkening, some shadows. There's a little mini guy. I have no idea why he's in there. But like this would be like Riley Auto Parts by Indoboard. The guy's balancing on the hood of his, I don't know what car that is. Some red car. I was having fun. That background's really driving me nuts. But I'll take you like, so the process is, and it is written in the assignment, the scale of the guy must remain the same. It's not like the little miniatures, and it's not like the product shots where you guys are like, high, you know, like you put the product on a shelf super far away and it was small and we had fun with it. This is, they need to be the main focus of the piece, not hidden in the background like we're selling this. So the person needs to be big. They need to be in front. Like, I don't want you to scale the person. You're basically putting the background in. And that's all I did here is like, there's the dude. I cut him out and I moved him up. And then I found a car. The car was cut off, so I had to add to it. Now, what I'm going to do here is I am going to do, let's do curves, my favorite. This curves, I want it to do everything below, so it's good. But I want to, yeah, kind of like that. That's what I'm looking to do. I want those darks to be the darks and kind of match. And then the next phase is I added a reflection. So I took the guy and flipped him. So I had him cut out. So here's the dude. And all I did was make a copy. And you can go to edit, transform. And I always forget which one's which, but you just do it. And you like flip horizontal. Nope, that was the wrong one. You just undo, and now I know edit, flip, vertical. And there he is. And then, you know, you put him underneath. You have to change the angles to match to make sure, like, see how that doesn't line up? So you have to then distort, or you can do edit, transform. I'm going to do distort, and I'm going to pull this corner up. And I'll pull this one down. There shouldn't be a gap. So there. That's the start of the reflection. And then for that, I created a mask. I want a mask so I can make it fade out. So I just go to layer mask, layer mask, and I always do a reveal all. It's my favorite. I don't know, like it's either, what is it, reveal all or hide all. I'm a reveal all. So I work backwards. I want to see it and then make things disappear. Some people like to see everything gone and then make it appear. Personal preference. And I go to gradient. It's just black and white gradient. Let's pull it up from the bottom. Whoa, whoa. Make that reflection. Oh, look how beautiful that looks. Good at this shit. But like that's like the thing is you're all good at it. This is how easy it is. And it's a lot of it's just playing around. It's 3 tools to make it look like he's on the hood of a car. So and that's adding in that, like you could have some fun ones. Like there's so many fun and crazy things you can do with this. So there's this guy, I want to use a different word. And then there's this woman, both cut them out. And then for her, this one's going to be harder because of the high brightness. She's in bright sun. So you're going to have to make sure that you don't put her. If I put her on the hood of the car, it would look horrible because she's brightly lit in the sun. So you could maybe place her in a very bright studio or a very bright different area that shows somebody doing something not on the beach.
So the only thing that they have to create a shadow or a second image of is that log thing.
Only,
Like his
only
butt.
if there's a reflection
Right.
needed. I went extreme.
Right, but like his butt would be creating a bit of a shadow on that car.
Yeah, you go in, yeah, add some shadow. Like, I think I have a lot of that turned off.
Okay. Just didn't know how far you wanted him to go with it.
Yeah, I had shading, extra shading, like all these layers, took off parts of his arm. Like, no, I want you to go professional. Like, if a reflection is needed, add a reflection. If shadows are needed, add your shadows. If you need to adjust color, tone, color brightness, color temperature, all of that, you are the photographers. You need to match it. I need to sell this product in Wisconsin and not California. Canada. We got customers in Canada that don't have access to beaches. What about those people in Colorado who live in the mountains? They still like to do this. Whoa, right there. There's a thing. Tell yourself the stories so you can deliver on the story. I think I have his hand really bright. I think that's what this was about. Yeah, I darkened everything but his hand, so his hand is coming right at your face. So, any questions on this goofiness? And it's honestly something you'll have to do. I've done it. I've like done it in the professional world. They're like, can you put this person in? And you're like, what? And you're like, you know, we shot it. We don't have the model anymore. We had a photographer. It's gone. Like, you got to do it. So there's that. All right, let's move on to the final version 3. I got to close this. I don't need to save the car. That was.
So, before we get to version 3, who's the tech guy that was supposed to take a look at this computer, get Photoshop on here?
Oh, Jake. I thought Darren took care of that.
Darren contacted him.
Oh,
I thought,
just sit at a different computer. Just
do you have
go.
anything saved on that one? No.
Just
Okay.
go to
All right, then-
go to the one behind you.
I thought at one time there was stuff that.
There
you
was,
saved.
and then I thought we moved it to a hard drive.
We moved that to
That's
hard.
right, that's right.
Yeah.
it's all in that
So
card.
now you can work anywhere in the world. I love telling students that. It doesn't matter. You work anywhere in the world.
I do all the time.
All right. Final one for today.
Now we're going to Cuba.
Yes. Chrome. This one is the simple. We're going to create a file. You're going to place in bed. You're going to download a font. Import the font. Remember, we've had this. I actually had to do it at a school computer. I had to shut down Photoshop and reopen it for the font to come, like, to register. But I include the font, and all you need to do this project is your name. Boom, boom. It is a shorter one, and I modified stuff, and so let's put it to work. I'm gonna download old car's image. Download that. And then I'm going to download Vintage Diner, which is a font. The other one I had was really skinny, and then I had to readjust everything. I don't know if it was good or bad. I'm going to move this over so I can see it, so I can follow the instructions with you. And I'm going to open up Photoshop. And this is 7 steps. Some are double. And just remember, follow the numbers, because you have to know this as a photographer working for magazines. I don't know, what is it? MATC Times? Do they tell you, like, we need the photo this size by this size? Oh. They probably just
But
put
the
it.
editor tells the other editor that,
But the editor doesn't tell the photographers. They just grab your stuff and just crop it for you.
the photo editor listens to the chief editor. or aspect ratio, whatever, yes. So
Then
the
who-
The head honcho creates the layout
Yeah.
with the sizes. And then they submit their work to the photo editor, and the photo editor has to tweak it.
Okay. That's what I was asking. So that's a reverse one. Unlike you'll find out with some other
Yeah.
magazines where they'll say it's going in this size. Like, so you need to know to be able to type in and not just be like, oh, I just throw them a photo wherever I want. You're like, no, they're going to ask you to do this, create a new file. And the width is 1920 by 1008, 80. Resolution is 72. Make sure you're on pixels and not inches. It says PX. PX is for pixels. All right, easy peasy. And I'm gonna hit create. There's my base. Now I'm going to go to file, place embed. And that's just a great way to add a photo to your thing. It's actually, I've started using this all the time now. Old cars, place. Now I'm gonna resize it because it's not big enough. And I'm gonna pull it on the top corners because I want to keep this car. But guess what? You're not even going to see the car in the end. The next step takes out the cars. So there we go. I place embedded. Resize it. Hit the return key to accept the changes. Go to filter, Gaussian blur, and set the radius to 20. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, 20. As you can see, it pretty much just takes that all out. All right, click the create new fill or adjustment layer icon at the bottom of the layers panel and choose hue and saturation. Again, it's our favorite half circle. You should just start calling it the yin yang. It looks like a yin yang symbol. Hue and saturation. Oh, it's a black white cookie. Yin yang, black white cookie. I gotta say yin yang, it's quicker. All right, so now I have that. Choose clip it. Make sure we clip it to the layer below it. So that clipping is this little folder right here. I say it's a folder. I don't know why they made it a block. What did I just do and all that? Oh, weird. Oh, weird. This Gaussian blur thing is brand new. What? I swear I did this and this didn't show up. Oh, this is 2025. This isn't even 2026. This showing here is new to me, where now you can turn that off. That's kind of cool. Why doesn't it happen at my house? And now why can't it? Oh, there you go. All right. Wow. So every time you work and you get an update, you'll discover new stuff. That is just crazy. All right. So I'm going to go. That threw me off. I'm going to go here. Hue and saturation. Here we are. He doesn't know what he's doing. Then we go here. And then we want the saturation value to be minus 20. So it's saturation is the middle one. And we're going to go to minus 20. And as you can see, all I'm doing is literally just desaturating the image. So it's by very little. Bright pink, just took out some of that bright pink. That was it. Now we are going to type our name. Oh boy. I jumped ahead. I may have to save this. Let's open up our font. Double click on it. Install it. I'm going to save this, close out, and then open it again. So we go to File, Save As. I'm going to save it to my cloud documents. I'm going to my files, Photoshop for photographers. Click that open, call it Chrome 2, because I think I have a Chrome in there already. Hit save. I have this, I'm doing this specifically to load up, make sure the font loads up. a couple people, and I think I got an email from somebody, and they're like, the font's not loading. And I was like, oh, restart. Let's go to applications. Oh, you guys aren't updated yet either. We got to get you oh, there, Photoshop. Oh, I'll tell the IT guy to update you guys to Photoshop 2026. All right, I'm going to open my Chrome. Now I'm just going to go to the type tool. I'm going to type in vintage diner regular. It's right there now. I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to start. Capitalize your first letter, lowercase for the rest. All right. Double check that your cap locks isn't on, like mine is, and then that my other one. It won't look good in all caps. You got a space there, and then make it big, and take out any odd spaces you put in. Why is that? Oh, that's why. God damn it. I will continue this recording.
Go photograph disappointment and press